子。走个跟乌龟一样慢，然后后面一堆人。喂，你不找个角落进去，我就无法干掉你。快进去啊，孩子！好吧，我知道，那下水沟是放尸体用的。你这边没关系吧？眼睛应该没那么尖。身上衣服。无意。Any sane human being would shut off the game before even completing the first stage. But I tried my best to persevere, and what I found next was this. That little motorcycle, believe it or not, that's you can't tell it apart from the others. 眼睛没那么尖。绑拖，不理他了。啊？干，其实是要杀掉那个啊。先把一个垃圾丢进去。The main problem is that I can't figure out how to turn. It has something to do with holding the D-pad and the Y button, but I can't get the feel for it. Without even hesitating, I can honestly say this is the worst driving stage I have ever played. Roger Rabbit was bad, Dick Tracy was horrible, and at the time I thought that one was the worst. But now that I've played this, just wow, it takes the cake. That's as far as I can make it. That's about all the Terminator games I have. 不让我进来。啊，我知道我杀错了人。我懂了。This has got to be the worst because we got to take into consideration the limitations of the NES and the capabilities of the Super NES. What do you think the Super NES version will be best by far? Not only that, but it's the sequel, so there's no excuse why it shouldn't be better. So do yourself a favor. Never ever play this game because there's no fate for what you make for yourself. Choose the right fate and terminate this son of a bitch. 等这个趴车弟来过来。快点啊，趴车小弟！对，等他过来，然后把他。那等一下他出来吗？如果他不出来，炸弹有什么用？应该会出来。拼命不理我。Let me ask a question. What kind of format do you usually play video games on? Cartridges, CDs, cards, floppy disks? How about an audio cassette? Isn't that just a weird thought to play a game on a friggin' cassette tape? This is Transformers for the Commodore 64. The computer is most definitely more than meets the eye. It started up and it goes into this flickering hypnotic light show. Wow. Great game. Then like 5 minutes later, the title screen comes up. Wait a little longer, then you get to pick your key Autobot. As you can see, there's no Optimus Prime, which is pretty stupid. Instead, it's Rodimus Prime. Then you get the colored light show for another 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, the game starts. Had it not been for the music, I wouldn't even guess this is Transformers. games played by using key commands to move your Autobots to different locations. The Autobots are all indicated by numbers. Couldn't they have something a little more, visual? When you engage in battle, it goes into this first-person view. You take the joystick and try to shoot down as many Decepticons as you can. It gets monotonous pretty quick. One of the key commands, that is T for transform, it just, makes you transform. But it doesn't change anything, it's just first-person view, so you can't tell if you're transformed or not. By the way, I'm at a
就是这样子。
space shuttle. I have no comment.
然后
Look at this game. Yay, Transformers. Fuck this.
Wouldn't you think that a game based on the Transformers would have
暗王炸弹呢？
emphasis on action rather than this
好了，
simulation thing? Well, guess what? There was a Transformers game that was a side scroller, but only in Japan.
Let me introduce the Nintendo Famicom. Simply put, this is the Japanese NES. Very different from that gray box, isn't it? This one's smaller and it's a top loader. It has a nice dust
目
tray.
标进去了吗？
Controllers attached to the console, which is efficient, but the wires are too long, and they're hardwired into the console, so
Hey,
you can never change
he's
them.
an imposter.
Controllers are the
He's
same
not the
since
driver.
start
Are you?
of the day, but the second controller
有炸到吗？
very few games utilize this. From what I understand, in The Legend of Zelda, you kill
你的头发变好恐怖哦！
into the mic. Of course, that's only in the
啊
Japanese version.
你的头发变好恐
It
怖
still
哦！
says
什么？
boys and
哎，有炸到吗？任务状态已完成，
outside of Japan.
干掉所有成员。
But I need to get a cable for it, so maybe we'll get to that later. I'm getting off track here. Let's play Transformers. The question
那是帽子吗？
有帽子，
outside of
对啊，帽子啊。
哦，我以为是头发。
available, it seems most of them, no matter how short
So could it be that this one was just that?
是我的
Let's find out.
他说要干掉所有的成员，不要吧？算了啊，
translates to mystery of Optimus Prime, and that
拿不起来。
perfectly. It's a mystery why Optimus Prime is in this game. Instead, it's Ultra Magnus. If you actually beat the game and collect all the letters, you can become Rodimus Prime.
是我的闪弹啊，不是啊，这不是闪弹，是我的机关枪啦。
Instead, we have Ultra Magnus and Ultra Magnus.
死光了。
Least of our problems. Check it out. One hit, you're dead. 3 lives, continues, no checkpoints. You will hear that more often than you hear it in the fucking show. If you're lucky enough to even make it to the second level, you continue.
好了，不玩了，杀光没意义。
Hold A, B, and start. And let me tell you, you're going to be doing that every
回家去。
30 seconds or so. You'll get to continue forever, but that's still not going to help you get through the levels. You really got to buckle the fuck down and get your video game senses going sky high. Look at this shit. It's almost as bad as Silver Surfer. There's projectiles everywhere.
啊，
Whenever you try to dodge,
是既定的任务目标。我的天，全部要干掉，是必要的。我以为是不必要的，这麻烦。那些穿这些衣服的全部都要干掉。
they can sometimes take more.
差几个啊？这只是吗？
They can also but you can't even shoot through them.
这么麻烦？那我不是暗杀掉那个大头就好了吗？竟然全部干掉。
Camouflage themselves into the background. Could they use any more colors? You can transform, but it's suicide because it takes fucking 3 seconds. Really, if you try to transform, you're leaving yourself
未完成，还有几只啊？
barely does it actually come into play, but transform and pass through a
快点啊，把它引出来，直接敲掉就好了，麻烦。
equivalent of saying, "Here, kill me." The hit detection is
这
very
些也
fine.
算吗？
To begin with, you're such a big
那
target.
只要干掉啊！
It counts as a
有隐形太扯了。
anywhere other than dead. Whenever you're so small, so fast,
啊？没啊，爸，
hitting your mark is like trying to piss into a shot glass that's spinning on a record player that's strapped to a running cheetah's back while you're riding
啊，完了，
a tightrope.
太扯了啊！可以用
There is absolutely no fucking around with this game. So we gotta
鱼餐馆大屠杀。
World Video Game Champion. He prowess with it. So I gotta find a way to harness his power, and I think I found a way. This is his hot sauce. You want something that'll kick you in the ass and heighten your senses? This'll do
除去警察局长，除去 Dragon 谈判代表，隐藏尸体。